Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Kisara Vera, and today I'm going to be taking over Mr. Repzion's channel while he is on vacation. So let's just dive right into this. So as you guys know, BuzzFeed just loves to pump out feminist propaganda after feminist propaganda, and recently they put out a video titled, "Women Try Manspreading for a Week." What is this? Let's just dive right into this cringy ass video.
My balls! I don't want my balls sticking to my leg.
So you could have ended this entire video with that 3-second clip. Do you not understand how balls work, BuzzFeed? You don't get it? You just can't imagine balls in your feminist mind? I suggest taking an anatomy course. That would be very beneficial to this epidemic of manspreading. Fuck. Literally in this video, nobody cares that she's manspreading. This is a girl, right? Should I use they? Nobody cares that they're manspreading. The only reason why this other girl turns away is because she's staring at her for like 10 seconds. That is the only reason this girl shifted away. She doesn't give a fuck that you have your legs spread out. Like, no one cares. No one actually cares.
Manspreading is when a man spreads his physical body to take up as much space as humanly possible.
If he was trying to take up as much space as humanly possible, he would just be like laying like planked across 5 seats. You do realize that your statement makes no fucking sense, right?
The people around you are relegated to a very small portion, but the key to manspreading is not noticing.
We grow up on 2 different tracks. People who manspread just are socialized not to worry about it.
They don't worry about it because generally people understand that guys have balls and dicks, that they need to, you know, give some room when they sit down. They don't worry about it because the general population understands the physiology of men and realize that dicks and balls happen in men's pants. So yeah, when you sit down, you need to spread your legs so you can give your junk some room to breathe. And also, no dude wants a sweaty ball sack against their leg. That just sounds so unpleasant. Like I imagine like a moist kiwi stuck to my leg. No, not at all. Nope, not something I want. Nope. Absolutely not.
I have so many vivid memories as a child of my mum telling me to close my legs.
Honey, she was telling you to close your legs for a whole different reason, okay?
Gender, we're constantly working towards trying to get to this middle.
This week of manspreading is definitely going to make me feel anxious.
Girl, I feel anxious right now too, and it's not for the same reasons that you're feeling anxious.
As much as a super strong feminist, I want to say it won't.
I kind of secretly hope to annoy some men.
Because that should be your general goal in life, is to just annoy the fuck out of people. What a goal. I just want to go annoy the fuck out of some people today. Let's just, I love to pass my time with that.
That's my first train trip as a manspreader. I just feel like a monster already. How can you do this every day without being conscious of it?
I just manspread on the bus for maybe a 5-minute ride for the first time, and it wasn't even half full, and I was already getting glared at, so I think this is gonna be a kind of long week.
They were not glaring at you because you were opening your legs. Are you serious? They were probably glaring at you because you did the same shit that the girl in the first clip did, and you were staring at people wondering if they noticed that you're fucking spreading your legs.
It's day 2 of manspreading and I forgot that I had to do this.
I think whenever a woman takes up space, she's considered bossy, she's considered aggressive.
When women take up space, they're considered bossy and aggressive. I've seen girls take up more space on public transportation because they have either kids or bags or whatever. Generally, men tend to be more efficient when not taking up a lot of space. They usually like will have a backpack and like tuck it under their seat or whatever. But I've seen girls just fucking sprawl out their shit on a subway.
There are a lot of stereotypes surrounding Black women and whether or not we're angry or we're dominant. And so maybe a lot of the reasons why I do minimalize my presence is because I don't want to be perceived or engage with those stereotypes.
Literally nobody cares if you're taking up more space. Nobody cares if you're sitting with your legs open. Nobody cares if you're sitting with your legs crossed. Literally, nobody gives a fuck. This is such a non-issue. I am so surprised that you guys actually put the time and effort into making this video. And like, here I am sitting here making a fucking response to this video. But it's the only reason I'm making a response is because this is such a ridiculous thing to make a video about. It's an epidemic. It's fucking crippling the world by dudes having balls. Men having balls is like giving you nightmares. Are you serious?
I just got my nails done and I manspread during my entire manicure and nobody really seemed to notice. I'm not sure if it was because it was all women and we were just all kind of in our own world or what, but
nobody noticed because literally nobody gives a fuck if you sit with your legs open. I have not even thought about people sitting with their legs open until some fucking feminist bullshit propaganda video brought it up. If I wanted to sit on the subway with my legs open, I would not give a fuck. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I totally sit like a dude, like with legs open and everything. And it's not because it's just comfortable. It's just comfortable as fuck. But I'm sure if I had a dick and a balls, I would be doing it for a whole other different reasons and a whole new levels of comfort. And what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna fucking ban manspreading? Like, it's gonna be illegal to sit with your legs wider than 75 degrees? Are we serious? Is this real?
it was kind of awesome.
I'm halfway through the week and really not enjoying this experiment at all. I'm still giving my seat up to people who need it because of course I am.
It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl or whatever the fuck else. If you don't give the seat up for somebody who needs it more than you, you're just an asshole. It doesn't matter what gender you are, you're just an asshole.
What is it between their legs that's so important that it requires 2 to 3 seats when there are kids, families, women, and elderly?
Okay, those guys are clearly overweight. Of course, they're gonna take up more space because they have more body mass. BuzzFeed, you are trolling me. This is a troll. I'm being rickrolled.
People standing up.
I saw a guy who was taking up 2 seats. When I sat down, I spread my legs out, which kind of pushed his leg into his own seat. And he turned to me and gave me a dirty look and said, "Seriously?"
Because you fucking pushed his leg into the other seat. It's called being an asshole. That is called being rude. You are rude. Of course he's gonna give you a dirty look and say, "Seriously, you're being fucking rude."
Women are expected to be quiet, small, and almost invisible.
Literally no one thinks that about women. Maybe in the 1960s, anybody who's being loud is kind of being an asshole. If you're sitting somewhere in public and somebody's being loud, it doesn't matter if they're a man or a woman, they're just being disruptive.
Whereas men can be these boisterous slobs, and it's all good.
I have seen women sleep across seats as well in a train. So just because you caught one clip of a guy sleeping doesn't mean anything. And he could be on drugs. He could be homeless. There could be so many reasons. He could be an asshole. Like, just because he's a guy means absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Instead of feeling the confidence that I've kind of been feeling the rest of the week, I started to feel a little guilty. While I was sitting there taking up 2 seats, a guy came up to sit next to me, and instead of moving over like I normally would, I kind of just had to sit there with my legs out, and instead of saying something to me, he just sat on the edge of the seat the entire time.
You weren't manspreading. You were just being an asshole.
So I've come across another person, quote unquote, manspreading, but wait, they identify as female. Women can take up space as well?
No fucking shit, Sherlock. Wow, what amazing detectives you guys are. A++. Mwah! Happy fucking birthday. I fucking put confetti on the screen. I need a fucking popper in here. That's ridiculous. You figured it out. You figured it out, honey. So yeah, I've had about enough of that video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Mr. Repzion down below and also subscribe to me. You can find my link somewhere in the description below or somewhere on the screen. I'm Kisara Vera and I'll see you guys in the next one.
take up space. You fill the room with your crotch.